الكلمة الآن السيد طلال أبو-غزالة، مؤسس ورئيس مجموعة طلال أبو-غزالة الدولية ومجموعة أبو-غزالة للملكية الفكرية، وصاحب لقب قائد المحاسبة العربي، والذي يشغل حاليا منصب رئيس الائتلاف العالمي لبعثة المعلومات والاتصالات التابعة للأمم المتحدة، فليتفضل مشكورا.
Your Excellency, our patron, Sheikh Ahmed bin Atiyallah Al Khalifa, Minister of Cabinet Affairs, Excellencies, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to join you today to speak to you on behalf of the United Nations Global Alliance for ICT and Development, GATE. My frame of reference is the development opportunities and the transforming impact ICT infrastructure and applications can have in the Arab region and other developing countries. It is indeed deeply gratifying, Your Excellency, to see this conference hosted by the Kingdom of Bahrain, a country which I had the honor to welcome this year, represented by the Bahrain e-City, e-Government, the Bahrain e-Government Authority, to welcome this year the Bahrain e-Government Authority as a member of the Strategy Council of the Global Alliance. Bahrain has achieved the great distinction of beating all IT indexes or indices. It has doubled the world average in e-development index and the web measurement index, more than double the world average of infrastructure index, and above the average of the Human Development Index. And overall, it ranks 13 among the 184 countries of the world. This is according to a survey which we in the United Nations conducted, and it is going to be released this week. So this is an early announcement of the results of this survey. Bahrain makes me and makes us feel proud to be from the Arab region. I wish to congratulate the government of Bahrain on this great success. Let me begin with a question. Which nation in the world has the most advanced digital healthcare system? Any guess? According to a recent New York Times article, the answer is Denmark. Denmark and its Scandinavian neighbors are far ahead of other advanced Western and Asian countries in allowing patients to be virtually monitored and cared for by healthcare professionals and in the use of electronic medical records. In Denmark, even the ambulances have access to the patient's medical records as they are driven to the hospital. There is a lesson in that. Precisely in the Arab world, because of previous lapses in prior telecom infrastructure, many Arab and other developing countries have surged ahead in adoption of wireless services. Several Arab nations, such as Bahrain, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and Jordan, rolled out quality broadband solutions at affordable costs, and other nations in the regions are seeking to follow their lead, recognizing that high-quality telecommunication infrastructure is critical to attracting and supporting business and investment. It is also equally important to evolving ICT-based systems of education. Globally, online education has passed the beta stage and has entered the mainstream, while the use of internet as an educational tool has become as essential as paper and the blackboard. In the Arab world, the potential for broadband wireless to help us leapfrog over the current gaps between the developed and the developing world presents a golden opportunity. The digital divide that originated with widespread connectivity to the internet in the West during the 90s has metamorphosed again into a digital broadband divide. But mobile broadband is poised to bridge that gap, and the Arab countries are well on the way to providing consumers with a variety of services. Broadband wireless use in the Arab world is set to expand by 50% over the next decade. But ideally, that growth rate should be even higher because there is a low base point and strong business and social need for higher penetration rates. It is expected, Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, that video on the internet through broadband is the future. Currently, one-third of internet traffic is online video watch. Broadband is the foundation for becoming convergence of networks towards a single IP-based internet protocol-based mode able to provide any kind of service. Your Excellency, distinguished colleagues, in over 20 years' experience at the international level and the Arab region, including serving as the UN Information and Communication Technologies of the United Nations Task Force and as the UN Global Compact Vice Chair to Mr. Kofi Annan and as the current Chair of GATE, I have worked to promote and catalyze the role of ICTs in the socio-economic development of the Arab region and witnessed that technology has moved forward far more than I or others might have guessed. We have also learned that the fruits of technology grow freely if allowed with proper environment and conditions. Private sector involvement and cultivation of private-public sector partnerships have proved to be particularly important in technology arena. And we at the United Nations, we have come to view it as critically important for governments, the private sector and civil society to come together, to collaborate, to solve the social business problems we face together in a spirit of cooperation and partnership.